What are you fellas up to? It might be too far away. Let's zoom in a bit. Yeah, like this. Wait, not too much. Come on, zoom out, zoom out.
Yes, hold it right there. Well, it's Roberto, 25 years old, recording this video for real-life English video marathon. Don't ask me why I was able to record the Milky Way. I must admit it wasn't fair. Just for you to know, I'm not going to spend hours editing this video. I'm doing this in a row and not cutting clips like a maniac. Because I want it to be as natural
And spontaneous as possible.
But I'm not going to bore you guys talking about my life for about 6 minutes. So I'm just going to bore you talking about my life for 5 minutes only. I was born in Madrid, in Moncloa, where our Prime Minister lives. And although I never ever lived in Madrid itself, I was a happy child living in Pozuelo, which is near Madrid.
I didn't know how to tie my shoelaces anyway.
My parents bought me a lot of toys, although I didn't turn out to be that year, I think. By the way, as my parents were progressive and they thought that gender differences lied in education, they made me sleep in a pink bed and my room had pink curtains and a lot of pink stuff so that I wouldn't receive a sexist education. We were living in Pozuelo, near the capital of the kingdom, but we moved to the coast.
To Alacant, la millor terreta del món. Actually, we went by car, but I guess there were some planes up in the sky that day.
So I enjoyed the sea and the beach as much as any child who lives next to the sea. This is playing with my toys, playing games, and watching Dragon Ball and other animes and movies. Oh, how I miss Blockbuster. What else? My doctor, my pediatrician, used to say always, like a bull, to talk about my health. Very optimistic. Thin? Nah, you look like a bull. A cold? Nah, you are as healthy as a bull. Oh, you think you need glasses? But you got the vision of a bull. But the problem is I had, literally, the vision of a bull. So I spent my childhood not wearing glasses when I actually needed to. Back to Madrid then. We moved to Boadilla del Monte when I started going to high school. I used to love school really, even if they didn't teach me how to tie my shoelaces the right way. Anyway, I made a lot of friends and learned a lot of things. The only problem I had was when we had to read Balzac for literature class. I refused to do it for good reason, and the teacher asked me why. Then I exposed my arguments.
I don't want to read Balzac, because he was French. He spoke in French and he wrote about France. Everyone was delighted by the solidity of my arguments, and therefore the Ministry of Education removed Balzac from literature lessons.
As for English, you can pass even the baccalaureate with a low level of English. I learned a lot by my own, mainly by reading comics. I started university as a fresh 18-year-old lad, thinking I was going to devour the world, and I finished my degree wondering if the world is eventually going to let me eat a little part of it.
Thing is, I'm already an engineer. That child, who barely could tie his shoelaces, has grown up into all an engineer who barely can tie his shoelaces.
Yes, hold it right there.
Que no, que cuando enfoca tus pies
Vale.
y deja la cámara quieta, así, cuando esté así,
Vale.
empiezas a hablar.
Sí.
Antes no,
De
¿vale?
acuerdo. risking my life to get there. It seems so easy when Jesus did it. Aquí están los bastones de todos los que han muerto intentando cruzar el río.